What's a lapidarist's favorite horror movie?
All right, same situation as always. Brought a bunch of stuff. Don't know what we're gonna get to actually get cut today. I have cut this big old Texas agate before in a prior video, but I think I'm gonna try and cut an end here to get another flat side, and we're gonna do some long slabs out of here. I think that's the goal. So I got a bunch of my Texas stuff here, and we've got some other variables. We have our copper light that I showed 2 videos ago that we are gonna get some slabs out of today. And that's what I'm gonna get loaded up first. All right, copper light is all loaded up. We still need to change the oil in this saw from, this is what happens when you cut iron-based minerals in an oil saw. It'll turn everything red. So everything looks like I just, you know, it's, they caught you red-handed, right? How the saying goes. That's literal here. So this is a copper light. So this is dinosaur poo. And this is from an herbivore or an omnivore. And so they're actually still seeds showing in this old dino crap. So we're gonna trim a face, just get some exposed and start getting some slabs off here. And I probably have to get them cleaned off after we cut them just because they're gonna be all red. But got this loaded up, ready to go.
Editing Alan from the future here. We're gonna do this video a little bit different. We're gonna make the cuts. We're gonna take a look at them in the future after I've already got them cleaned up, since this oil is so red and full of iron, and it's kind of hard to get clean pictures. So we're gonna go back and forth. And then our copper light, our dino dung. This is again so cool. This little heel piece, and you can see all the outlines of the seeds. It never fully processed through in this dino crap. That's just really, really cool. Well, you got this bigger slab coming off of here. Be able to get some cabs out of here. There is some fracturing, but I'll be able to work around a lot of it. There's enough surface area that is workable to get some good pieces out of there. And the colors are just beautiful. And again, this is just dry. It's not even wet. So you get this wet, and you really see those colors just really start to pop on there. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Another cab right here, or another slab right here. And it's just so cool, all the details that you can see inside. You never thought that crap would look so interesting, huh? Way cool. And then we still got the big end piece that I will get polished up as a specimen. I just love all the colors. And then the other one I'm gonna load up is this other Texas agate. I've got a big window here and a big window here. And I'm just gonna come across with a face, and we're gonna see if we can get big banding exposed. All right, all loaded up. I think we're gonna clip that face just right. Our bigger nodule here. That would be an amazing little cab right there if I can find a way to slab that thin enough. But it's a really, really pretty specimen as is. Beautiful fortifications. One big fracture line running through, but it doesn't really interfere with anything. Just gorgeous stuff. On our other side, I do love the fine banding up in there too. You really kind of have to look for it, but once you see it, you can't miss it. And that again would be an amazing cab. We'll let up this little Texas nodule. You can see a pretty little fortification pocket right there, but some beautiful colors. I think we may end up with some plumes, definitely some moss. So we will just try and face this and see what we can get out of it. End piece off the smaller West Texas agate. Look at all of the moss and plumes in there. That is just so cool. Little flower-like protrusions of plume running up through there. Fortifications as well. That's just our little end piece. Then we got our slab that we will get a cab out of, at least one. Love the colors and the details in that. So beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's outrageous. What a beautiful, beautiful slab. And then we got what's still left over. I just think that is wicked cool. This is one I've wanted to load up for a while now. This is another agatized petrified wood from Montana. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I can get this loaded up. It's a weird shape, and I don't just want to cut across the face. I think I can get a really awesome specimen out of it, but you know what I do first? I am gonna cut across this this end piece right here. See if I can't set up a base. We're seeing it like a specimen at the end of the day. All right, our Montana agatized petrified wood. Look at the grain. Oh, that's pretty gorgeous. Now I gotta figure out if I can arrange this the way I want to get a stand-up specimen. Okay, it took like all of my skills to get this thing lined up where I want it, where I think I'm gonna have a cut that's gonna get me a really neat standing specimen. So I think we're ready. I'm gonna get this pushed up to the blade. We'll get it fired up. Okay, let's see how our Montana petrified wood specimen turned out. Here's our piece we cut off. Oh, look at the grain in that. My goodness. Oh, that's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. That is beautiful. That's what it looks like the rest of it. And it should. Yep. Yeah, that'll be so gorgeous once it gets polished. All right, so here's how our petrified wood from Montana turned out. This piece is so agatized. And it'll sit up perfectly for display specimens. It's pretty cool. Still got the rough edges to see all around it. And it's just gonna be beautiful. I mean, look at the grain. The burling in that wood. It's so pretty. Both sides. It's gonna be just really, really pretty. I'll get this polished up in a few weeks. And we'll end up putting that one up for sale on my Instagram page. Love that. All right, I figure we'll do some more West Texas next. This is probably gonna have some plumes, maybe some fortifications. We've got some running through on this side over here, but I think I'm just gonna take a face straight across here, see what we got, and work on some slabs maybe afterwards. Next, West Texas, this is the heel. Tons and tons and tons of mossy goodness up in there. I just love getting these close-up macro details on these. There's a slab right here. It's so cool the way this stuff grows and forms up in rocks. I mean, it looks like this is, you know, I don't know, something off of a petri dish. But it's not. It's in hard agate. It's just way cool. And we still got our main piece that we can still cut more off of if you want to, or just polish that up. All right, so this is another gorgeous piece I brought back from West Texas, and you can see all of our sparklies in there. So we can get some refraction coming up. There we go. So there's sparklies, there's crystals all throughout here. Got some bigger botryoidals over here. And then we got some smaller, darker purple botryoidals running all the way on this side. And then some bigger blue petroidals on this side, and all along these edges, this is sagonite sprays. And the specimen here, I'm going to cut the ends and just get these edges exposed so we can get those polished in the future. This should be an awesome specimen. Okay, so our West Texas agate that had all the sagonite sprays, here's one of the little end pieces that came off there. You see it's a half pom-pom. Those are all sagonite needles, or hematite, or some kind of ite. Here's our big old piece from West Texas that's got these beautiful crystals up in here. Got some bling bling to it. And then of course all the different kinds of petroidals. We got the darker, more amethyst colored petroidals, the lighter, bigger blue petroidals, the small blue petroidals, and then all of our spray of needles running all along the edges. And again, this is all completely dry. Once I get these edges polished up, those needles will really pop. I went ahead and polished a little end piece off of this, so you can really see the sagonite sprays up in there, the needles buried in the chalcedony. So it'll give you a little indication of what it's going to look like when I get it all finished out. Those are just so cool. And again, I'm going to leave this where I can polish it out with the Dremel, so that way I can leave these petroidals. I don't want to take those off and damage those. So this is going to be way awesome when it gets done. All right, I got this other giant Texas agate all loaded up. We're just gonna trim the face off here so I can get a flat part and a flat part in order to get some long slabs out of here. And man, is it ever cool. Look at the little red orbs in there. Just gorgeous colors. Beautiful, beautiful colors. We got all of our pieces of big red here. And you can see, I left it dry just so you can see all the jersey that's in here. There is a lot of it. And so this will be just a neat little piece. I can cut this down into little slabs and do cabs out of it, or I can cut it into pieces to tumble. I've got a number of options for this little piece here. And again, it's hiding a bunch of secrets, a bunch of colors up in there. Little bitty orbs all throughout. Beautiful yellow and red moss. Some fortifications and plumes. It's got all kinds of stuff. And then our end piece that we cut off. And again, look at all the little red jersey. Really cool looking. Beautiful colors. And again, that red jersey comes up to the other side. Get this wet a little bit. You see all the colors up in here. So that heel piece will polish up really nice. That'll be cool looking. Then I got a couple big slabs. And these, I don't know if we're cut down into cabs or just leave them as they are, polish them up, leave them as specimens because they're just gorgeous. They really are. And I do love the jersey in them. But again, the colors, once you get them wet, you get all these orbs. They're kind of all throughout. It's kind of fascinating to look at. They're kind of like those, 3D portraits they used to have at the mall. I'm pretty much dating myself. Most of you youngsters probably don't even know what a mall is anymore. But those pictures you used to have to stare at, cross your eyes and squint at in order to see the 3D picture up underneath them. It's kind of like that. That's what it reminds me of. That's slab number 1. And we got thicker slab number 2 here. And not even being wet, you can still see all those orbs and details. Really cool. I love that red jersey. Don't know exactly what mineral that is. It may just be chalcedony, but it's way cool. But then our big old big mamma jamma. And I mean, she's still big. I haven't weighed it yet, so I don't know exactly how big, but it's gonna be awesome as a specimen in particular because these cavities in here, and there's still some oil from the saws that I haven't quite gotten out. these cavities, see those dog tooth formations? They're actually chalcedony that has replaced calcite. So it's a pseudomorph. It's chalcedony after calcite. And so what used to be calcite, dogtooth calcite, is now dogtooth chalcedony. And so those are filling all throughout there. They're really awesome looking. And they're all over the back here too. So little spiky wonders are all throughout the back of this thing. And again, this is a massive beast still. So to get this all polished up, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna kind of polish the front and shape the top to kind of a curve, and we'll leave all the back just as it is with all the crystals exposed on the side. I think that is just gonna be a really, really, really cool specimen. Thank you guys for watching. We're actually gonna be opening up a parcel of boulder opal next. I'm so excited about these. I think they're gonna be gorgeous, so can't wait to see you guys soon. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget, check out my Instagram page if you're interested in purchasing anything you might have seen here. I'll keep adding stuff as I go, getting the inventory up, and I appreciate it.